Branding is everything. Visual expressions of a brand takes just 10% of the entire campaign, while every other aspect of branding takes up the remaining 90%. But in this context, we intend to focus on just the visual expressions, while we leave every other aspect of branding to the experts to handle. My focus is basically the visual expression. So imagine your line manager is the brand strategic officer of a particular brand, and you've been given a campaign to do, and you have to come up with a visual expression for the brand. Logically, here is how you should break it down. First, you think about the name of the brand. You think about the color, the reason for the campaign, and what they are trying to achieve, and how they can connect with their customers. So, due to NDA conditions for this particular presentation, permit me to use Cone as the case study. So for this particular presentation, Cone intends to sell dog food, and the color for the campaign is yellow. Here is where your artistic abilities come to play. First, in your bid to think about outside the box, you visualize it in your mind. What is Cone? Why Cone? Okay, Cone is the name of the brand. But in the other sense, some other people might not really know the reason why they decided to use the word Cone. It's just maybe the people on the campaign team or the owner of the brand that knows the reason why I used Cone. But how can you make that same word to be appealing to the customers? Here's where your artistic ability comes to play. Cone, that we all know, is the one that starts with a C that they use on road construction. So in this particular context, imagine that you decide to use triangle as a replica for Cone, and you put the image of a dog on the cone. What that does is it tells the customer more about the product, because the triangle already symbolizes the cone. The dog already symbolizes another thing that they are offering. So the two images are saying two different things, but yet they intend to achieve the same goal, which is putting out the brand out there. The triangle symbolizes cone, while the head of the dog symbolizes the product they are trying to offer. Obviously, I wouldn't go to the market or to a supermarket to buy a product and I'm seeing the head of the dog there, and I will have that misconception that, oh, it can be consumed by humans. Obviously, it has to be a dog to first start. Furthermore, as a visual artist, you find yourself continuously collaborating with brand, marketing, and communication experts. For you to remain relevant as you try to stretch your importance as a team member, as a member of the team, you have to be a deep thinker. Don't be dull. Understand the brief in the shortest time attainable, and let your cognitive abilities be sharp enough to align with the matrix. So here is what the design looks like on paper, and now we need to transfer this same design into a 3D visualization of what the end product is going to look like, what the customers are going to see in the market. So this is a 3D visualization of the entire package after it has been designed and is already in the market. You can see how amazing it looks, and you can see how visually appealing it looks as well. So there you go, no stress. It is as simple as that. So here is my closing remark. If you were sensitive enough to notice, you will realize that the brand logo appeared on this particular product way much more than the brand name. The reason for this is extremely simple. I would rather prefer to push the brand logo much more than the brand name, because pushing the brand logo neutralizes cultural and language barriers among customers. Like, for example, the Benz logo you will see in Nigeria is the same as the brand, is the same as a Benz logo that you will see US or UK. The logo on its own has a very strong visual impact on the customer. And another example is this. Another reason why I would rather prefer to push for the brand logo and not the brand name is this. Some of us in Africa, we pronounce this particular product as Ayonda, and while some other people pronounce it as Ayonde. At the end of the day, we know what we are talking about. We know that the both customers are talking about the same products. But in order to reduce that level of confusion, it will be rather preferable for you to just push the brand logo to save you the stress. So I believe you've learned one or two from this product visualization. If you like what I've done so far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you need me to work with your team on how to push for a brand campaign or a media campaign, feel free to send me an email at contact1503@gmail.com. I honestly can't wait to hear from you. Good luck.